going against an all guts and glory type fighter like Marcos Maidana. This is randomly, seldomly talked about. But Marcos Maidana, win or lose, has a great resume. He's steadily improving from the Soto Caras fight all the way to the Broner. I've seen improvements. I've seen him utilizing a jab, more boxing skills. He already had the tough as nails approach and relentlessness and the punching power. That was already a problem for people. And at the very least, we know that Marcos Maidana is going to go out on his shield, and he has a belt. So it makes way more sense than a Amir Khan fight, because at the very least, Marcos Maidana, again, we know he's tough. He's going to go out on his shield. He's going to try. He's going to try to bring it, and he has punching power, so he's deadly for all 12 rounds. Marcos Maidana has had several fights at welterweight against good competition. Devin Alexander, he fought some bum in Argentina. Jesus Soto Caras, who gave Keith Thurman some early problems and has a chin of his own. And then Marcos Maidana recently against Adrian Broner. Plus, like I said, he has a belt. That sweetens the deal. That would be one step towards unifying the division. And for the casual fan, I think it would be an exciting fight. Marcos Maidana could push the older Mayweather just to see what he really has, what kind of game plan he would use. And I think the casual fan would buy it, because Marcos Maidana, although he's from Argentina, a lot of Mexicans resonate with his fighting style, and just a lot of Latinos and just different people from Argentina. There's a whole big demographic of fans, myself included, that appreciate Marcos Maidana and his warrior spirit. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, what you guys just listened to was from my segment Ego's Matchmakers from December 17th, 2013. And that was a video I did on my segment. So what Matchmakers is, I basically play matchmaker, pretend I'm top rank, pretend I'm Golden Boy, put together interesting matches that I would like to see, and put my own card together. And I did that again in December of last year, 2013. I made the video. And the crazy thing is, you heard the clips. You heard what I was saying way back then. Now, Marcos Maidana, Floyd Mayweather has already passed. It's a reality. And we get these dick riders, these fucking groupies who want to be like, oh, Mayweather ain't the best ever. Da, 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 da. He sucks. Da, da, da. People want me to talk about it, but I've been talking about it. I told you what my thoughts were before the fight. And I told you that it was an interesting fight and it was potentially deadly. I told you that Marcos Maidana, being younger, being stronger, being a deadly puncher, can make it very interesting. Like I said before, me and Carcino legit were the only ones that I even know that were really talking about it early, that Marcos Maidana could be a problem. He is very hard to get a read on. He's unorthodox. He's very disruptive. And just having power can be disruptive. Having speed can be disruptive. And I think Maidana has improved a little bit on his explosiveness, but he also has the power to disrupt you. Plus, he throws punches from weird ass angles. So there's a lot going on. Plus, with Alex Ariza and Robert Garcia, they've made him a little bit busier and worked on his stamina. So he's really a problem. Anyway, I told you guys that this is a good fight. This is an interesting fight. A lot of you guys were like, this was way back in December. A lot of you guys were talking about, oh, Amir Khan. It's speed, I tell you. Speed is what's going to trouble Mayweather. You seen the Zab Judah fight? It's speed. Speed. Like Keanu Reeves, that movie he was in, Speed. And I was like, Marcos Maidana is a champion. And you guys were outright disrespectful. A lot of you guys. Nobody was really, I mean, some people liked the video and left comments, but a lot of you guys gave no credit to Marcos Maidana. You said he's too slow, he's too flat-footed, and I was an idiot. And Ego, you don't know shit about boxing. At the end of the day, who gets the last laugh? Me, Carcino, and probably a select other few that said, hey, this is going to be a tough fight. And now all of a sudden people are hitting me up, sending inboxes after we've seen the fight, and people jumped on bandwagons and started dick riding. Now they want to hear my thoughts and, oh, what do you think about this? I'm done talking about this. It was a great fight. I think both fighters fought with heart, determination, and just overall true grit. It was a good fight. It was close. Um, I can instantly tell who's kind of impartial and who's super biased just based on what they say. A lot of people call me biased. Oh, you love Mayweather, but I give it to you real. I didn't say Mayweather won easy. He didn't. He had to bite down, and he had a guy that outweighed him severely by a ton of pounds. Maidana came in weighing 165 or whatever, and he was focused. He was sharp. He was fearless. It was a great fight. So stop asking me what I feel when I told you guys what I felt. It's been the same. I thought it was a good fight. It still is a good fight. Hopefully we get a rematch. I don't know if Mayweather thought it was going to be easier because I remember Floyd Mayweather Sr. He said it's going to be like picking berries, and I never thought that. I never thought, and I always said it was a good fight. But some of you fucking current dick riders were saying Amir Khan is the best fight. Now, if Amir Khan fights him now, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't care. Amir Khan had a good, solid performance. He looked sharp against Collazo. But it's just funny to see back in December, and I did other videos. This is just one. I didn't feel like going through the whole list. The link is in the description. I also put snippets on my Instagram at Boxing Ego. But again, I told you guys that this was a good fight and that Marcos Maidana has the ability to throw Mayweather off, make him uncomfortable. This is what I was saying. So I feel kind of like Nostradamus right now. And it's just hilarious that some of you guys were like, you don't know shit about boxing, Ego. You're stupid. Speed is what troubles Mayweather. Speed. And you totally slept on Marcos Maidana. Now all of a sudden, it was a competitive fight. And you're like, oh, it was Maidana, the Maidana show, and you're diehard supporters of Maidana. But you guys gave him no support leading up to this. Again, two warriors. They both look good. They both won rounds, and it was a good fight, point blank. And you don't ask me shit about that fight no more. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hopefully we get a rematch. But it's just funny to me that some of you guys underestimated Maidana. Now all of a sudden he's the man. You don't know shit about boxing, Ego. Now all of a sudden Maidana has a good showing and a good performance, and he's the man. And apparently I do know something about boxing, so it's funny. Y'all motherfuckers tickle me pink. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana. I'm done. Like I said, I don't have nothing else to say about the fight. People feel whoever they feel won. Leave me the fuck alone. There's a lot of important things coming up in boxing. I'm going to stay busy and keep my head buried in that. Y'all motherfuckers can argue about who you think won. I gave you my post-fight thoughts. I told you leading up to the fight it was a good fight. Y'all didn't believe me. Now all of a sudden, Marcos Maidana is the chosen one. So I'm a huge Maidana fan. I told you guys that going in. And I like Mayweather as well. Both fighters had a good showing. Won whatever rounds. And it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.